This is Pleasant Island. It's located in southeast Alaska. Due to wolf predation, the island has suffered a decline in deer population. The region's top predator is now left scrambling to find another food source. A slightly cuter source. Sea otters.
Pleasant Island, it's a small island. It's about 50 square kilometers, and it's about a mile from the main coastland of the Gus Davis Forelands.
Wolves have always been in the region, but swam from the mainland to Pleasant Island in 2013.
I started to develop a regular sampling scheme, so trying to sample at least 2 times a year and collecting scat where we could find it.
Full of sea otter hair. So we're going to come back and collect this after we check our clusters.
Since 2018, Roffler, a wildlife research biologist, and others have collected 689 wolf scats and have placed GPS collars on 4 wolves on the island.
We are learning that wolves are actively killing the sea otters, so they aren't just scavenging sea otters that are dead or dying. They are stalking them and hunting them and killing them and dragging them up onto the land above the high tide line to consume them.
You could see them under the snow?
Yeah.
Researchers like Roffler are fascinated by the first case of sea otters becoming the primary food source for a land-based predator.
In other systems, including experimental wolf introductions to island systems, deer have also declined, but the wolf population crashed because there was no alternative food source to feed on. But now wolves are able to switch to feeding primarily on sea otters, supplying this alternative food source that might allow wolves to persist long term.
Roffler has been working with Levy's lab at Oregon State University to employ their molecular tools in her studies.
Because they've been developing these great methods to detect prey items using metabarcoding of fecal DNA from wolf scat.
And we take all these scats, thaw them, put them into tiny tubes, and then technicians extract the DNA from all of these, sometimes more than 1,000 per year.
Since 2021, researchers have found evidence of wolves killing 28 sea otters among 3 30-day observation windows.
While it may seem surprising now that wolves are eating sea otters on a regular basis, it's possible that this is a behavior that occurred long ago when both of these species were sympatric.
But this is something we didn't observe because scientists first started doing work in this region long after sea otters had been extirpated by trappers.
Research like this has now expanded to regions outside of Pleasant Island.